Good morning, beautiful soul family, beautiful souls. This is Robbie from Guided by Fire. And happy full blood moon in Pisces. We eclipse. And the energy of this eclipse full moon in Pisces started definitely coming in probably the middle or late Thursday. I hope you really all are managing these energies well and as the best you can. This has been a week of a rapid roller coaster, I call it. And it's interesting because and of course I am actually addressing the Divine Empress and / Divine Feminine, because you are the spiritual leader of light. And this is really going to be an interesting eclipse season. And you all made it. Could be a lot of, and I know this has been happening for all of you because it's been happening to me, where this rapid roller coaster, 1 minute you are purging out of nowhere, crying, tears, hysterical crying, some, whatever emotions that were needing to be let go. And this is a powerful full moon and eclipse of completely, the veil is so thin, it's actually going to break after Sunday. Moving past all the illusions, seeing past the illusions, letting go whatever fear is left in you, letting go of a lot of things energetically. And what's also being healed, and it's being said everywhere, is visibility. And visibility is about, of course, being seen and heard. A lot of those old programming and conditioning that's being let go of being seen and heard is being let go for good. And we are in September. We're in a number 9 month, the number 9 year of the wood snake. And I know this year, for every one of us, including myself, has been extremely, extremely challenging of shedding that skin. And, these are the things that are being let go of, and we are stepping into this brand new beginning and this major rebirth. On this twin flame journey, we go through deaths and births and rebirths. And I know a lot of the synchronicities have been really, really strong. And, a lot of you are getting really clear, quick answers. Everybody is meant to be where they're supposed to be. You probably are getting validated like that by seeing 71717. You could be seeing quadruple numbers, and you could be seeing 999999. And Tuesday is the number 9 portal, which is going to be very, very powerful. That's working with this full blood moon eclipse in Pisces energy. And it's on an energetic level, letting go of any emotions that have been stuck, that's been anything leftovers, and you are a chosen one. As a chosen one, you will be letting these things go on a smoother level. Think about the snake skin shedding, or the smooth skin of the snake. There's a lot been going on. There is also a lot of karma, and Uranus has went retrograde today, and it is shaking things up. And that's Aquarius energy, pushing through to freedom. And the wood horse energy could be coming in early this year. That I do definitely know. And this month of September has been a month. Yesterday went by just so quickly because when things go, when a day goes by quickly, we go through a lot of timeline jumps. But jumping to the timeline, to our highest timeline, the old timelines were collapsing yesterday. So sometimes you could turn around, look at that clock, and say, wait a minute, wasn't it just 12 p.m.? And all of a sudden now it's 4 p.m. or 5 p.m.? It's because you are closing out timelines, the old and this new cycle beginning. And it's also been where doors have been rapidly closing and quickly opening. Windows closing and windows opening. And things are being switched out and switched back in, really quickly. It is my birthday month. And my birthday's not until the end of the month, so that would be Libra season. A lot of karmic justice. You are feeling the energies out there, not your own, that are very heavy. And I know there's been a lots of silence and solitude. The type of silence and solitude that you've been going through is protection. Protecting your energy field, protecting your energetic space. We're in Virgo season. We're clearing things out, decluttering. If you need help with that, not sure what to declutter next, and a lot of creativity is coming through, finding creative ways to move forward. And we are all manifesting now from soul. Not manifesting from ego and from lower energies. And there's been a lot going on. And breaking free. A lot of you have been breaking free through the matrix. And you could feel that energy. I don't know if it will be tomorrow. I probably may create tomorrow. Definitely not today. It is going to be a reading. And this has been calling to me for a while, but everything has to happen in divine timing. And even when you take inspired action with certain things to move forward, also happens in divine timing. So always tap into your spirit team when to take action. There has been a lot of collective fear-based energy out there. Okay, and I know some people don't want to hear this, but many of you are feeling this type of energy. Depending on where you are, a lot of lower energies, attachments, and entities are out there. They've been trying to keep us down, and they're not succeeding. And all of us, whatever this year we've went through, however your journey is, could be an elongated dark night of the soul. And it's about a rebirth, death, birth, and rebirth, rising through the ashes. And we're coming to the end of the year of the wood snake. And whatever has needed to go has gone. I know many of you have been dealing, and it keeps coming up, karmic situations, karmic endings, and it is a very, very heavy one for 2025. The divine is doing a big, huge, clean sweep of all of these karmic endings, karmic entities. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a karmic marriage or karmic partner. It is all karmic people, because you've learned lessons and you've learned them fully, and it's time to shed that scaffolding. And many of you are been going deep, really deep, been getting answers, and they are no longer serving you. And sometimes those situations can put you into a comfort zone. until your soul starts to learn those lessons, and when those lessons are learned, something gets shed away. Whoa! And not realize he was stuck in that for so long. And I'll tell you, karmic cycles have been closing for your best and highest good. And many changes are taking place. A lot of you are changing careers and manifesting new jobs from your heart space and soul, where you're called to. That's where we've been digging deep. And also, if you own or have a spiritual business, you've been guided to make changes. With a spiritual business, as you ascend, your business ascends. There could be changing of clients falling off. Could be more clients, new clients coming in, old clients leaving. Things that are out of alignment, falling away as things are coming into alignment for you. And I know this has been a very challenging year, even with divine empresses with finances. And I know it's not been easy, but you know and trust that bigger and more is coming along. And this is why visibility is healing, because you are meant for more. And it is about being open to receiving on the deepest level, magnetizing all of this in. And so it's going to be a really beautiful, wonderful end of the year. And I have been picking up on the energy, especially with after the 9 portal and the next new moon, which will be the new moon in Libra, which is going to be super powerful. Things are going to be coming into a full balance. And Libra is also about karmic justice. And I know from the past, many of you have dealt with some really toxic lower entity karmic situations and karmic people. And like I said, and I didn't mean to skip over that because I don't want to be all over the place, but I will be doing a reading. It's not going to be public. I cannot make it public. I've been guided to make it a private reading. And this is going to be a specific one. There's a lot going to be said. And like I said, these action steps, messages and things, even these simple little things all come in divine timing of what is going on here. I am in the Northeast United States. And there's been lots of changes here in this country. And I don't want to reveal too much, but many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's about collapsing of old paradigms, old limiting beliefs around the GOVT. And there is, I've been feeling, or wherever you are, if you are in the US, a lot of karma flying around. And I'm not going to get into detail. And, the old saying goes, you reap what you sow. It is the law of attraction. And you know this as a divine empress on a very deep level. The energy you put out there is what you get exactly back. Okay? You've all paid off your karmic debt. With karmic endings, and I know if you're dealing with a connection that has a karmic partner, I know it's not an easy thing to deal with, and knowing that your power, you are the spiritual leader of light, you are the mirror. Your divine emperor is also a mirror. They've been a mirror to you. Your divine emperor, wherever they are, there is no such thing as separation. Your soul has been extended into another physical body, shining their light bright, just like you're shining your light bright. And they are a mirror. They're a mirror for the collective, just like you are. And I have spoken about this before. We're going to be triggering lots of people around us. triggering lots of people. There's, right now, this veil is actually going to be broken. You've broken out of the 3D matrix, out of the fear-based energy, out of the fear-based programming and conditioning that you've been healing and releasing and moving forward. The journey always moves forward. It moves forward sometimes in not the most smoothest way. I get it. This journey has probably had you on the floor screaming and rolling around in pain, broken on the floor this year, you know? But allowing that and to feel what you needed to feel to heal it and letting it pass through and knowing that this too shall pass. That things are always working out for you. And they are. They always work out better than planned. And, you know, we've all had to deal with karmic situations. And I'm dealing one with myself. I'm dealing one, part of my story, or not so much if I'm going to call it a story, but my own experience. I'm dealing with a karmic sibling. I only have one. I knew they were definitely not going to be around me in the 3D in the next chapter or chapters. They weren't meant to be. They were going to fall away. And karmic family members are really super challenging to deal with. And in my journey, at one point, had to deal with my own masculine dealing with a karmic partner. But there was a really valuable lesson, and there was that I had learned, and once that lesson was learned, it definitely prepared me they knew the divine. Part of my gifts, and some of these gifts are not revealed until divine timing. The epiphanies come in divine timing. And this is when even when you start to see things in a higher perspective and in a higher way, that comes in divine timing as well. So this is why patience is always power. Your power, you know? It prepared me to deal with what I'm dealing with now. This type of karmic ending and the cycle closing of spiritual warfare, and that is going on out there. The darkness has to always move into light. Even when you're in the darkness, you move into light. And it takes time. And you see things for what they are worth. And when people show you who they are, believe them. And at this point, I also knew my brother, karmic brother, was obviously not going to be in the next lifetime with me. And a lot of family members, and it's a painful thing to let go because it's stepping out of your comfort zone. But I also knew they were a lower entity and they were a soul from the underworld. So a previous karmic situation taught me the lessons and expanded my gifts to deal with those situations. But at the end of the day, you are always going to learn to transmute and alchemize any lower energies into love and light, and giving it to the divine and releasing control. There is a heavy karmic justice because karmic situations are being over with. And I know many of you are healing from them. They could have destroyed your life or could have collapsed things. Let's just put it in a higher way. Or done things to you on an energetic level which are unspeakable, siphoning your energy, psychic attacks, and it's all out of fear-based energy. They're not in a good place, and it's out of the 7 deadly sins, such as gluttony, jealousy, envy. We can go on. But know and trust that you are always protected. And you are divinely protected and you are safe. You could only take those lessons that you need to take from that and learn from it, and that's it, and move on. So, we're going to be pulling some cards from the Moonology Oracle deck, the Moonology Manifestation deck, and the Talisman Oracle, and a couple more decks. So anyway, I know this is 20 minutes of talking, but this is what's been coming through. And we got the bottom of the deck here is looking at the bigger picture, the full moon in Sagittarius. You are looking at the bigger picture of things, of everything around you. You are seeing lots of things from a higher perspective. You're getting the clarity that you need to have during this full blood moon eclipse in Pisces. Even though we're in this Pisces full moon, and Sagittarius energy, the Archer, expansion is happening, a lot of ascension, as you are letting go of the things that no longer serve you. It's always going to be replaced with something to expand on. And what I'm getting from this card is also, when you let go of the things that no longer serve you and those lower energies, there are people that are jealous and envious of you, of your spiritual gifts. This is not about comparing. We're all on our own paths and journeys. But other people are out there comparing. You may not have a penny to your name, but you are rich in all things. So that's an interesting message from out the bottom of the deck. So things are working out in your favor, and things are expanding. And let's see what else is going to be coming through. Beautiful message that's coming from here. So this full moon blood eclipse, you're letting go of the things that no longer serve you, but it is to use your discernment that the collective, the unconscious collective, not the conscious collective, that's not on any type of awakening journey, is receiving karma. Yeah, wow. The full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. So you are creating and you are manifesting a practical plan. That is something you need. And there's a lot of green, earthy energy. So it is imperative with this full moon in Taurus card to remain and stay grounded and to go out in nature. We are in Virgo season, which is a mutable earth energy. So Virgo is about taking inspired action but remaining grounded. Because when you remain grounded, you are safe, protected, and loved. And you will manifest into the physical 3D world. And this is what this month of September is about. So it is about having patience. Taurus energy is about patience. It's about grounding. It is fixed earth. Ooh, lovely. Wow. Full moon in Pisces. And we are in the full blood moon eclipse in Pisces. Balancing spirituality and practicality. I'm going to remove one of the crystals because it's just going to knock one of the cards over. Yeah, it's got green energy like the water, deep blue. A lot of emotions are being purged out randomly. Could be random laughing, random crying, random anger. Depending on what's coming up for you. So I had to remove this. This was just pushing the card, so excuse me, my loves. So this full moon in Pisces, you will be balancing out spirituality and practicality, and which is really super important. You're balancing your emotions. You are balancing the spiritual work you're doing, and practicality is the physical world, the physical 3D world, doing what you need to do, taking inspired action, getting things done, attending to details, reorganizing, decluttering, whatever's been coming up for you in the physical world, but you are creating this balance, and this balance is going to be brought in with this full moon in Pisces. And this is really important because this journey can be the most beautiful, amazing journey in the 5D. But as above, so below. So this balance is really important for this to come in. I don't know how long this reading is going to be, but they're all timeless. But yes, I'm going to be doing a reading, a special reading. It will be in a private, a link. And if you would like that reading that I am doing, I am pre-recording it tomorrow about what's going on here. Not giving that too much energy, but you all know what I'm talking about. A red side. And there was some clear validation I've seen about red side. And pretty much they all have the same lower entities, vibrations, energies, not in gratitude, complaining, a pile of health problems, a nasty attitude. It's because they're receiving karma for filling out a piece of paper. And I'm just going to leave it at that. That reading, if you are interested in it, you can email me at robbiesfirepitofmagic474@gmail.com. Just with a quick email, I would like the reading. And there will be a PayPal link below. And it will only be $9.99. So about $10. We're going to make it $10 instead of $9.99. I don't know if it'll be $9.99 or $10, but it's coming to an end of a cycle. That situation, and probably, and it's not in the best of way. Let's just put it to you that way. It's going to end in the best and all of our highest good. So, we got meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. A lot of Pisces energy coming out. So we got the two fish. So you are being guided to meditate, contemplate, feel the energy, go by what you are feeling, what you feel is real, contemplate, meditate on your decisions, meditate on the energy. And all you need is 5 or 10 minutes of closing your eyes, taking 3 deep breaths through the nose, quickly grounding yourself, and whatever comes through to you is exactly what is happening. So this is trusting in your intuition with this full moon in Pisces. You're not going to, moving out of all this fear-based and stuff and energy being dissolved and cleared. I know many of you are excited about this full blood moon eclipse. You're allowing those emotions being released, and you're not spiritually bypassing. You can't bypass. But there are others that are. And the others that are the unconscious collective. And it's interesting, I was also getting this energy yesterday, a best friend of mine that works from home. And she works for a medical transportation company. And I was vacuuming the stairs. And I kept getting this image. I said, should I give her a quick call in the afternoon? I said, something kept saying, Robbie, no, don't. Wait for later. It's not important. Robbie, no, don't wait for later. It's not important. My guides was saying, as I was vacuuming the stairs, it was interesting I said, are her patients going crazy? Are her patients going crazy? And it kept coming to me. I'm like, okay. Now that was a clear answer. Do not call her. Just wait for her to call you later. Boom, she called me later. She called me around 8:45. And as sure as shoot, I literally, my jaw dropped to the ground. And yes, they were. And a couple of the stories, or a few of them that she was telling me, I said I knew it. I knew it. The conscious collective going crazy. They were nasty to her. Oh gosh, the entitlement. But anyway, not going to continue talking about that. But it was just validation of what I was picking up. Yeah, being bold and making the first move. Cardinal moon, you got the pink, a lot of healing energy here. And it's also unconditional love. Making the first move in your life. You are probably concentrating on your goals, manifesting the things that you exactly need. And guess what? This card showed up at the bottom of the deck. And this was the first message. And now it showed up again. Look at the bigger picture with the full moon in Sagittarius. This came up for a reason twice. The bottom of the deck, and then again the last card pull. Wow. This is definitely expansion. And it is giving me a block on the throat chakra. Something needs to come out. And this could be communication. And it looks like right here, it's the same color moon, even though this is the full moon in Sagittarius, but we are in the full eclipse moon in Pisces. That is the color of the moon you're going to see. You will be seeing the bigger picture on a very high level. Very high level. When we look at the bigger picture, it is definitely more than expansion. It is seeing things in a higher perspective and in a higher way. Why things happen the way they happen. How things, it's not so much of, what's going to happen. It's not about the how, when, and where, but you will see the bigger picture of things. Seeing truths. And this Uranus that went into retrograde, and this full blood moon eclipse in Pisces, and the 9-9 portal next Tuesday. The 9-9 portal energies are already here super early. So all the truths are going to be coming out, especially if you've been dealing with karmic situations. And there were things you probably didn't know what was going on behind the scenes or about them. There's a pure example. You could be seeing that they were crazier than they think. They're just naysayers. I had to take a sip of my water. So you're going to be seeing the bigger picture after this full eclipse moon in Pisces. Beautiful energy coming out. You could be going through this moon cycle pretty smoothly. But there will be others that are not. The ones that are not are the unconscious collective. Yeah. Final card from the deck, the bottom of the deck. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, about grounding. This is really an important message that we are healing visibility wounds, being seen and heard. And I'm not talking about if you run a spiritual business and or a YouTube channel or both. It goes beyond that. And if you are, being visible and being seen and heard is going to be coming to you easily and effortlessly. And know and trust you may, you will be, you will be feeling this energy. This is an affirmation for yourself, I'm getting. You may want to practice this in the mirror, like the Ho'oponopono prayer. And in a way, it is a form of forgiveness. You can go into the mirror and say 3 times, I am good enough. I am more than enough. 3 times in the mirror. And you are. You are here. You are in the present moment. So visibility is healing on a very, very deep level about being seen and heard. Being your true, authentic self. Not, it's also healing the imposter syndrome. False masks are disappearing on everyone and anyone. The old saying, again, it's coming, the old saying goes, when people show you who they are, believe them. The false masks are dissolving. And with this card that is saying, those people that are of a lower energy with the false masks are falling off. You were seeing the truth that might have been hidden for a very, very long time. That your intuition has been correct. And a lot of them are receiving karma right now. And it is a very heavy karma. But know and trust you are good enough. I am good enough. I am more than enough. This full moon in Virgo, wow. Beautiful energy that is coming out. It's about coming out the other side. And yes, one more message, my loves. a new start is coming with the new moon. The net between tomorrow and even today, actually today, a new start is coming. And this new cycle is beginning. And however, it's about also the steps of your 5D union of feeling wholeness and feeling complete. It is all coming to you in the 3D physical world. And this full blood moon eclipse in Pisces is preparing you for that, because as above and so below. And things have to be an exact energetic match for that. And divine timing, is any time. You've also, a lot of you have healed and let go and detached from timelines. When this is going to happen, where this is going to happen, how this is going to happen. It is not your job. Some of you might have taken a break from the journey, which you've had to focus on completely on the things you need to focus on in your own life, obviously. So yes, this new start is coming. So this is going to be exciting. So anyway, let us see what is going to happen with this new beginning with the Moonology Manifestation deck right now. Let's get some messages from here. And just 2 moved off the bottom of the deck. Wow. Last quarter moon in Libra. Making time for self-love. Yeah, filling up your own cup. And last quarter moon in Cancer. Taking a breather. So you will be guided to fill up your own cup. Stop, take a breather, distill water. You may be having the urge to be around water. Walking around water. I know beach season's over with. But the weather is still somewhat good to even go to the beach. But taking time for self-love at this time and giving and nurturing yourself. Yeah, wow. Bottom of the deck. New moon in Taurus. Know your worth. That has to also do about I am enough. You are knowing your worth. You are worthy. You are worthy for more. You are worthy. This may be another affirmation to say 3 times in the mirror. I am worthy. I am worthy for more. And you absolutely are. Knowing your worth. Not settling for less. And you aren't settling for less. You're not playing small anymore. It's time to be seen and heard. And we have, first quarter moon in Leo. Being humble. Being humble. You see this person is meditating. And it's interesting. You see the moon in the background and the reflection. Yet being humble. So you may be in solitude. Protecting your energy. All kinds of things. But being humble. Observant. Yeah, we have another Libra card that flew out the deck. New moon in Libra. Know you are loved. Yeah, you're absolutely loved. And you're making time for self-love. And know you are loved. In all areas of your life, you know that you are unconditionally loved by your soul family, by your pets, by whoever is aligned with you. Know you are loved and you are not alone. And the last card, another Taurus card. And interestingly, the Empress card in Tarot embodies both Taurus and Libra energy. And the last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. This is a reminder. So we got a lot of reminders here. It's being proud of yourself, of how far you've come. And to continuously being proud of yourself, how far you come, is being in gratitude for your higher self. Being gratitude for yourself. Being gratitude to be able to be proud of yourself, of how far you've come, because you've come a long way of all this growth and expansion. This is some beautiful messages that are coming out. They're coming out as affirmations. Yeah, ooh. Bottom of the deck again. Came out. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude is the highest vibration you can you can be in. And Sagittarius with the Archer is about expansion, ruled by Jupiter. You are expanding very, very quickly. You are practicing gratitude for every little thing. And the most important thing about being in gratitude is for everything you have in the present moment. And you're only just going to be given more. So a lot is coming through with this after full moon too. And yeah, practicing gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You may need to write down some of the gratitude statements. You may need to specifically write down something you are in gratitude. And it's about being in gratitude for the little things. Very important to be in gratitude for the little things, because then you will be in gratitude for the bigger things that are coming your way. Yeah, so there's lots of things coming your way, and things happen in divine timing, of course. And you know, when you're in gratitude, divine timing can act very, very quickly, right by the blink of an eye. So these are some more beautiful messages that are coming out. So I'm going to just get some quick messages from, I don't know if I'm going to pull all 5 decks, but we'll see what happens. From the Talisman Oracle, let's get some messages here. What is being healed? What is being changed? Angels on the journey. Angels, ancestors, galactic beings. Any beings of 100% pure light. Let's see what wants to come through. What is being cleared and dissolved? Ancestors, please. Nice, clear messages. What is being dissolved on this full blood moon eclipse in Pisces? What does the beautiful soul family need to know? What are they dissolving on their journey? This is coming. Yeah, navigation. Ooh, different. So this is about something coming towards you. Navigating. Could be navigating these energies. Could be navigating away from things. Could be navigating towards something new. It's interesting that had come out. So this is about navigation, movement, and change. Navigation is about change. It's about travel. Could be traveling, don't have to be far. Could be moving around someplace, moving around, walking. Things are being navigated, yeah. Ooh! Came right in my hand. This card came up again. Navigation, union. So this could be your Emperor, Divine Masculine, navigating, moving toward union toward you. You got the yin and yang balance, knowing that things have to come into balance. You have the 2 cows, or bulls. They're really bulls. Light and dark, yin and yang. This is what this is all about, coming toward union. Yeah, wow. So we have a book here, beautiful white flowers, gaining knowledge. You could be seeing squirrels around. Gaining lots of knowledge, spiritual knowledge, wisdom. Everything you need to know is coming towards you. The knowledge, yes. Wow, this is what's being cleared and dissolved. As they are navigating and you are navigating towards union. And this is what this is all about. This clearing of the full blood moon eclipse in Pisces. You are overcoming lots of fear at this time. However that is coming up for you, you're letting this go. A lot of fear is being let go because it's no longer serving you. Letting go of fear-based energy, letting go of fear-based people, places, and things, letting go and breaking free from the matrix is overcoming fear. Not listening to the news, not listening to the naysayers. Anyone or anything that's in fear-based energy, you're overcoming that fear. Breaking free. And you see that candle in that beautiful, like, chandelier-type lantern. And that candle is a sign of your kundalini rising, burning away all these lower energies. And it's about creativity, overcoming fear of being seen and heard. Yeah, the elixir of life. And that's like a new beginning. It looks like a vase. It looks like a trophy. Yeah, the elixir of life. Wow. Let's see any more final messages. Yeah, lots of healing energy going on, you know, with And when you go out in nature, this has come out before. Ooh, this card flew out the deck off the top. So we got a tree with all the roots going down, and this is like the earth. And this is like kind of like half of a Merkaba symbol, but it is a triangle. This is the heart chakra of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. Staying grounded, going out in nature, going up against a tree. You know, when you go up against a tree, it's not just grounding you, but it's also helping you transmute the lower energies through the heart chakra of Mother Earth and Gaia. Staying rooted, staying grounded. Very, very important. There's a lot of healing energy that's coming through. Staying in the present moment. Staying out of ego. Yes, and healing, this healing energy is bringing happiness with the sun up and down, the white flowers. Don't know what this flower color is, but it looks like, yeah, sunflower. So sunflower is about yellow, happiness. You're finding your happiness. You are choosing happiness. And again, the people, places, and things that are no longer aligned with you, that are falling away. People that are in fear-based energy are all falling away. A lot of them kept trying to energetically block the inner union. You know, you can't have outer union without inner union. But your inner union is building, strength building, and things on the 5D, lots of healing energy. And nothing is stopping it. They think they could destiny swap. Doesn't happen. Again, you're letting all go of all that stuff. You are highly protected. Your happiness is here. Your happiness is in the present moment. So lots of happiness you're going to be feeling. You could be feeling lots of happiness during this full blood moon eclipse in Pisces. You know, if you're letting go of emotions, however those emotions are being let go of, you're going to be feeling instant happiness afterwards. Absolutely. You will feel 10 times as much better, whether you're crying, transmuting anger, whatever it is. You could be laughing randomly, smiling. You know, you're never fully dressed without your smile. So these are the messages that have come through. I don't know if I'm going to be pulling 2 more decks. I could be. So let's get a message from the Journey to Union oracle from the beautiful Liz from Guided by Angels, and let's see what wants to come out of here for the eclipse season. Wow, flew right out the deck upside up off the bottom. Experiencing both masculine and feminine energies. Yes, if you are the divine feminine, the spiritual leader of light watching, you could be going back and forth of your feminine and masculine energies that are coming into balance. And that is coming into alignment and balance, I'm getting, yeah. And it is not long now, wow. So you could be experiencing, and it won't be long now. Divine timing sometimes is just not long now for whatever is being manifested. And yes, it's just the ego rising above the ego. And you will be rising above the ego with this this full blood moon eclipse season. In Pisces, yes, your twin flame is waking up. However you classify yourself, I'm getting this is the Divine Emperor, the Divine Emperor, Divine Masculine is definitely waking up at this time. Your twin is, your Divine Emperor is waking up. They're going through another awakening, and they are going through this awakening to move this forward, to come toward you. Beautiful messages that came out that deck. So, oof. This wanted to fly right out underneath my arm for a reason. Space is needed to heal, absolutely. And yeah, so there's a lot of healing that's taking place and releasing for you, your Emperor, and the journey, and angels are assisting in this process. Know exactly where you are exactly where you're meant to be, and yes, they will contact you. Telepathy and 5D connection. There was some more messages. I tried to put the deck away, but Spirit wasn't allowing that. So telepathy and 5D connection is really, really super strong at this time. They will contact you. So all the telepathy and 5D connection is happening in The 3D, as above, so below, and they will definitely contact you. Wow. And you just know, bottom of the deck, your journey is protected by angels. You are divinely protected and your journey. Wow. I tried putting that deck away, and they have some more messages coming out. So everything happens for a reason. Let's get some messages from the Divine Masculine Comes Home Oracle from the beautiful Lisbon, guided by angels. Let's see what wants to come out. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, healing your doubts, letting this all go. This is lower energy. Any doubt that you've been having about this journey at this time, your Divine Emperor, you need to let this go, healing them, and they are being healed at this time. Sometimes you might have asked yourself, is this journey real? Is this even possible? You know, everything is possible. You create your, yeah, this is a message, really. Yeah, they will come to you, and they're on their way. So this is why you are taking this step back. You are taking this step back so they can actually move forward. Yeah, a text conversation could be coming unexpectedly with this communication. And you know, on a deep level, Divine Empress, separation is stillness. There is no separation. It's only preparation. You could be in this message, your Divine Emperor, they're in stillness, but they know exactly you are in stillness. And you are. And you are in stillness for lots of reasons. It is protecting your energy field, especially what could be happening out there in the worlds right now or in your community about people going crazy. Things are happening. There are karmic endings happening in the physical, you know. And you know and feel that the energy has been heavy. People receiving karma. And karma is going to be one of the heaviest karmic justices that has ever happened. Okay? It is also a sign of a complete separation of the physical 3D world. You know, they're going to be dropping like flies. They have a choice like you do. Either they want to move into the light or they want to stay in the darkness and stay behind. The ones that are staying in the darkness and staying behind are going to fall off the face of the earth. Okay? However that message resonates with you, again, take that message how it resonates. May not be the nicest thing to say, but it's putting it in the most highest way to say this, yeah. A video call, because many of you are mediums as well. That's a gift that we all have. A video call could be coming. So your Divine Emperor will prefer, probably most likely, a video call. They want to see you. They want to speak with you. They are contacting you. This communication is coming in. So if you've been in a no contact situation, that is over with. Okay, you're feeling that energetically. And one of the reasons how is because the stronger your telepathic communication's coming in, is the stronger the communication coming in into the physical. Things are healing up on that 5D. Healing on this for communicate. Things are healing with communication. And you could be having, there's things going on in your life, Divine Empress, that you feel your Divine Emperor needs to know, and things you need to speak to them about, whatever you're creating, whatever's going on in your life. Trust me, as much as you know about what's going on, they know. You are the same energy, same soul. And it would be, and especially if you live alone, if you are going through something, you call upon your angels, your ancestors, your whole spirit team. You can always call on, let your Divine Emperor know. And that's, when you speak to your Divine Emperor telepathically or even alone out loud, when you speak words out loud, the message, the energy will get across to them or anybody. And that is about healing the communication. Speak to them out loud, even though they're not here. with you in the physical, even though there is no physical contact, a physical communication contact situation, even if there's no contact, but you have contact. Let them know in the 5D. You will receive the unconditional love and support from them, their protection. So these are the messages for the full blood moon eclipse in Pisces, my loves. I will make the community post. I will post when that video will be up, but it is a private link. It has to be a private link. We don't need a whole bunch of nasty comments over the section, but it has to be a private link to not just protect me, it is to protect you. So for $9.99, if you are interested, you can just send me a quick email after you send your PayPal payment, and you will get the link right away. Anyway, so these are the messages, my loves. I am sending you lots of love and support. Definitely comment below. Let me know what has been coming up for you. I will reply. Also, personal readings, phone consultations. It's intuitive soul coaching is always available. You can reach out to me on my email. Also, ISA Light Code healing meditations that are done by voice chat, that are done on WhatsApp. Could be done on Google Meets or Google Teams. I don't do Zoom. My gosh, Zoom is like becoming real old right now. So anyway, because they cut you off after 40 minutes. I'm not a fan of Zoom, sorry. But anyway, sending you all lots of love. Sending you all an amazing weekend. Have an amazing full blood moon eclipse. And have a magical, magical day. Sending you all lots of love. And I love you all very much. And see you all. Bye.